are you? Happy Monday. Happy 2022. How's it going? I'm just going to give it a minute for everyone to get notified and see who is available to jump on. So I'm going to do a collective read, and then also if anyone wants, I'm just going to do a 1-card draw today for mini readings. So I'll give it just a minute. I'm Palo Santoing my space. I just came from another live. So I hope you all are doing well. So I'm just going to start real quick with the collective energy this week. It was when I was tapped into the energy of the week, it was very intense. It was very chaotic. It was a bit heavy. So what's going on is the collective is purging and dealing with a lot of emotions. So emotions are bubbling up. Emotions are very on the surface. Things are coming up maybe you thought you dealt with that you haven't. So there's that this week. There's an intensity in the air because things are shifting. So hello. Now some people were saying they weren't getting notified when I went live, so we'll see how this goes. But so there definitely is something intense about this week. So if you read my energy blog this week on the website, I talked about it there too. It's a very odd energy. So I'm guided to do extra Palo Santo right now, so I'm just going to sit here with my Palo Santo stick for a minute. How's everyone doing? How's your energy doing? A lot of people are having rough ascension symptoms. A lot of people, what's also going on is people are purging emotional things that have settled into their physical selves and have developed physical symptoms. So they're also now physically not feeling well, but it's really just because of an emotional purge that's happening. So it's a little bit complicated for some people. I hope you guys are doing okay with it. So like I said, I'm just going to wanted to just talk a little bit about the collective energy, and then I was just going to do a 1-card draw for people today. Just a very, very mini read for your energy. So if you're not shielding and grounding, please do. It is a must this week. This week, like I said, it has an intensity to it, and there's an odd energy to it. And I feel some things are going to kind of come at people. So what's important is the shadow side, or the dark side, or whatever you want to call it. Any of its little tentacles that are left in this physical space are throwing little fits. So if you will, the main body of it is no longer, but the little tentacles are still kind of, this is how they show me, like up and about. So as they're flailing, they're throwing little, wreaking little havocs on their way out. So if you are in your light and in your power, you'll be fine. If you have any fear or there's something lingering, you're going to feel it, and it's going to be amplified. So it's not only the new moon in Capricorn, but it's also, we got a lot of astrological energy happening, but it's also the the shadow side. So if you've done all your shadow work, you'll be fine. If you haven't, it's going to be a little amped up and in your face. So get ready for that. I feel there's a lot of this happened in my last live, a lot of Akashic purging. So Akashic records are the book of records of all the lives you've had here. And people are needing to go back and tap into that. So that would be a past life regression or an Akashic reading that I do. Or I do them on a smaller scale in my meditation classes. And we tap into them and see what you need to get, either what you need to get and use in this life, or what you need to release from past lives that you agree to let go of in this life. So Akashic is throat chakra. It's blue, light blue. So, you know, you could wear light blue, eat blue foods, blue gems, but I'm definitely feeling it in the collective because this is the second live I've had today and collectively where I'm feeling it in my throat chakra. So I feel like that's part of what's making people not feel right or things coming up because you're kind of letting go of that. So it's almost 2 o'clock now. So whoever wants a card reading, you can. We're not going to do videos today. I'll just do a 1 card draw. So you can just leave a comment and then I will pull in order. Tight chest or not in my chest again the last few days. Excited for my read later this week. Good. Personal readings, you guys are the best. I always love them. And I love doing them now as equally as I did getting readings before. So yeah, the chest energy, you could be feeling the collective energy. You could be feeling the masculine feminine pull because what's happening too are the masculines are struggling big time right now. So they're feeding, now, not all, there are some situations karmically where it is flipped, whether it's a parent-child or, you know, like a romantic partnership dynamic. But what I'm seeing mostly now is it's the masculines either pulling from the feminine's field or they're sending kind of like dark little bullets at you. So you may be feeling that. And I feel it here. So to me, that's always like a clearing. People are unbalanced. So is the collective a little too much in our headspace? Too much overthinking. So remember when I said let it pass through you? So let it start in the field and then work its way through your mind, and don't let it sit there because that's how we overthink, get anxious, stressed. And let it go through you and down into your heart space and solar plexus. And let your decisions, your feelings, and everything come from that space versus too much in your head. So a lot of people are just needing to kind of recoup, rejuvenate, pull back a little bit, be in your own energy. I feel like some people are doing too much battling with other energies. And that's the key. So a lot of you have actually started that. Some of you, and you've realized that you hold the key to that and it's up to you to do that. So that's good. Just the energy of the week just feels very, it's intense. So intense doesn't necessarily mean good or bad. It just means intense. Now there is a heaviness to it because I feel we're going to start to see more of what we were talking about with, yeah, we're feeling anxiety. A lot of people are too much in their head. They're not realizing that it's like the worst is over for them and they can't get out of that headspace. So, you know, you're not going to win then for yourself. You're not going to overcome anything if you stay like that. So, of course I'll take a card. And then totally overthinking. Yeah, I don't know what it is. A lot of people are overthinking because the anxiety card keeps coming up. So when you overthink, you just create problems that aren't there. You create fears that aren't there and it lowers your vibration. So the shadow side of things, that's what they're doing right now intentionally. They're trying to pull those who are working their way up down because they need to feed off of it, if that makes sense. And they don't want people in their light. So whatever you do, be above that. Be above it. Don't fall for the tricks. So this is the feminine masculine pull. Remember how I said it's a duality right now. It's now everything is a push and pull energy. Everything is polarity. That's what creates movement. That's what energy is. It never stops. It's always moving. But it's a balance people are needing. So that's like the womb space, you know, where women create life and, you know, give birth and all that. So it's creating an imbalance within that field. So it's not letting the masculine side, or if you're too much in your masculine side, you need to balance out your masculine and feminine too. It's a very weird energy this week. So this keeps popping up. So they want to make sure you're balanced. So either balancing your feminine and masculine. So your feminine is your nurturing, your intuitive side. and the masculine would be standing in your power, action. So it's looking at whatever your imbalance is. And if you personally are not in balance, then it just could be your partner is pulling from you, creating an imbalance for you. So it's up to you to create the boundaries. It's up to you to, you know, clear and shield and hold that space. For some of you, you're dealing with this is like dealing with a mother figure or a mentor. So it could be some of you are having you're missing that mother mentor figure because you feel like you're too opposite. I'm getting that for some people. And then I'm also getting like a mentor or an old family member is going to kind of step forward and help guide you through something. So there's a split group there. So you can take everything how it resonates. Not every single thing is going to apply to everyone. Some of it may be applied differently. And some of it is, you know, some people just have one part of it and not the other. So you kind of have to go with your own gut on it. So I will start the card. So if anyone wants a card, I'm just going to do a quick one card draw. So just go ahead and ask in the comments. So D, I'll start with D. Now I know it's kind of an odd time, but this is the only time I could today. So D, it's share a breath. So this is sometimes just breathing through something, breath work. Don't let something trigger you. So there may be like a little trigger of something where you just get like, ugh, and they're just reminding you to stay in your breath, stay focused, and kind of let it slide off. Call on your runners. So runners are guides or angels that help us get ahead of something. So you could say if you're going somewhere you know is going to be super crowded, it can be something as simple as this, and needing to be close. So needing like a close parking spot, you can call on your runner guides for that. Every time I've done that, I get the first spot. Every time. So that's kind of just an example of a runner guide. Or please make it so when I get there, it's organized, or help me, you know, something like that. It allows them to break the free will barrier to go ahead. And also D, that you're the boss. So I feel that, I don't know if there's something you feel is out of control for you, or something you're unsure how it's going to play out, but they're reminding you that it's really up to you. You're in charge of it and you're creating it. So I don't know if this is related to a person, but they're just reminding you that you're the boss. And also to get in touch with your higher self. So discern what is your higher self talking and your guides, which are different things, versus with something else. So I hope that makes sense. Let's see, hope, love, happiness. I see a little heart, so I'm just going to pull a card for you. It's just reminding you, hope, love, to surround yourself with white light. I don't know if there's other energies around you or something that's trying to pull from your field, because I feel that your energy is lighter than the energy that's trying to pull from you. So I hope that makes sense. I'm feeling like moving your energy around will help. So I feel like there's some energy that's a little bit stuck. So it's just moving your energy. So yoga, qigong, tai chi, something like that, that's going to physically, I see you moving your body around in a particular way, which to me is like either one of those things. So I hope that makes sense. I'm feeling like humor too is going to help you in some way. It's like you need more time by yourself, because you're trying to, there's something on an energy level, on a higher level that you're doing, but you can't do it with whatever is around you. So I don't know if it's a busy household, or I'm getting like there's something that's cluttered that's blocking something energetically. So bring it back to basics, hope, love, happiness, and have simplify something, and it'll allow the energy to move. There's some energy trying to come in through your crown, but it's a little bit blocked by outside energy. So I hope that makes sense. You're welcome. So let me know if anyone else wants a card. You know, I'll do this for the collective. People really need to get in touch with what people are a little bit losing sight because of everything going on. People are a little bit losing sight of their passion, or they're disconnected. They're just it's like the hustle of the rat race is the way that they're showing me in the thing. You really have to get in touch with what you love and try to act on that, because some people are too disconnected from it and then they're having a hard time. And also, everyone needs to call on their healer guides. Everyone needs to call on their healer guides, Archangel Raphael, to please aid in their healing, because some people are there's a lot of purging. Like I said, there's a lot of emotional purging. There's a lot going on, and some people are having a hard time with it. So, okay, Carrie. Carrie, I'm feeling it in your solar plexus. I'm feeling it physically a little bit. And also the body talk card popped out. So I feel, Carrie, HDS. So be mindful of your body. Pay attention to what it's telling you. Also the need for laughter. It's going to help balance you out and raise your frequency. So I feel like there's something particular maybe you're dealing with. And they're asking you to ask them for help. I feel that it's like I feel it all in here, and I feel it in my chest. So that's solar plexus. So that's a power struggle. You've given up your power somehow, and it's getting the balance back. It's reminding you that you're the boss, though, Carrie. Be grateful for what you do have, because that only brings you more of that instead of the opposite. And call on your joy guide. So joy and laughter. I feel like there's something you're dealing with that you're having a little bit of a hard time with, and the body talk card popped out. So that to me means it's either something physical, or it's something that's now physically starting to be felt, even if it started off as energy. So I hope that that helps. I hope that that makes sense. Also, the learn card just popped out. So there may be something you just either need to be aware of or need to read on, or there's something that you still have to research a little bit more on. So let me know if that resonates. Let's see. Okay, Jen. Jen, you're still in the process of letting go of something, but you're pretty much there. Fake it till you make it, Jen. So it's being in the energy of, I'm already exactly where I want to be. I'm already exactly doing what I want to do. I'm in my mission. I'm grateful. I'm peaceful. They want you to start now envisioning the end, envisioning where you want to be. And it's just going to draw it right to you. I feel like the worst, you let go of the worst of it, and you're starting to now move forward in a new energy. This also is bringing back to breath work. So if you're triggered, or there's something where you're just like, oh, whether it's at work or related to someone in particular, they said just stop, don't react, and take a breath. So I hope that resonates, but you're getting there. You're definitely getting there. Carrie, thank you. Yes, it does. I've been getting a lot of bloating and pain in my stomach. So I feel it there. I feel a lot of pressure. I did, Carrie, I'm feeling like, yeah, it's definitely something that's physically settled in. So I would look a little more into that. I would take vitamin D, be out in the sun, even if it's cold, wherever you are, be out in the sun. Probiotics, anything healing, physically related, I would do that, as well as solar plexus. I'm getting, that's about as far as I can go in front of a group. That's not a personal reading, so I hope that helps. Let me see, let me go back. Okay, so I think the CDM, I think that's Christine. So CDM. You're a little bit blocked, and there's something that's trying to move through you, Christine, that is a little, like, I'm a little dizzy, which makes sense because you're a little bit up in your head space. So whether that means you're upgrading a little bit more, you're a little bit ungrounded. So your physical self is a little, ugh. So do the Earth Star Chakra meditations down from your feet, down into Mother Earth. Take walks outside, even if it's cold, or just sit outside, even like on your front porch or something, and do a little bit of a short meditation outside. Go outside and touch trees. Trees are good for you healing. I'm seeing you touching like an evergreen tree. I don't know if you have those trees by you, but go out and there's a tree that's going to have a healing energy for you. So they want you to physically, I actually physically see you touching like trees. So I don't know if you're doing that but whatever it is, it's going to help move the energy through. You just need some time by yourself. You're still trying to process and release. So you just need like a little bit of time alone, just in your own energy, like without anyone around you, even just for a little bit, even like 20 minutes, I'm hearing, even 20 minutes a day. And just ask your angels for help. I feel you're doing a good job. I feel like stick with mentors and role models. So it's like, I think right now, a little guidance for you, continued guidance will be good just to keep you this way so we don't swerve off a little. So I hope that helps. Let's see. Okay. MHROVAT. Ooh, you got some energy in your field that's making you anxious. Stay in your own skin. So that's definitely, there's another energy that's, it's like making you Megan, thank you. It's making you anxious. And you're feeling like it's you, but it's not actually you. It's coming from somewhere else. I feel like you're a little prone to anxiety, I'm feeling. So, because I can't breathe, I'm feeling like, oh, like I want to hyperventilate, but they want you, when you feel a certain way, to take note. Okay, so make a note of it. They want you to take notes and write down, where are you? Who are you talking to? What are you talking about when you're feeling this way? It's like, I get it in waves. So to me, that means it's not necessarily coming from you. I'm smelling like a cologne. I don't know if a male cologne. I don't know if you have, I feel like there's a father figure or uncle or grandfather. There's someone in spirit that's helping you. But they'll, you know them based on their cologne, is what they're saying. So let me know if that makes sense, and clear the path. It's trying to ask you to get rid of the old. It's like you're working on trying to redo your mindset, like recalibrate, refocus. Like you're looking to have a whole new kind of, I don't know if I want to say like the way you process thoughts. You're really trying to work on that. It's like they're showing me, as a thought comes in, you're trying to move away from an old pattern. So keep going. You may also just need a little bit of guidance just to keep on it. But don't stop. I feel sometimes you have a tendency to go in a worst case scenario. So try not to do that. Try to always expect the best. So always see the best as the end result, because that helps draw it to you. So I hope that makes sense. Girl, yes. Okay, good. I hope that makes sense. You can always call on whoever is Megan, whoever is in spirit. You can always call on them, because I feel they're with you and they're helping you. So don't think that they're not. So Christine, that helps a lot. Thank you. Going for a walk with the kids this afternoon. We'll hug a tree. Yes, it's they really do. They want you. It's something to do with the energy transfer. It's going to help get things out of your system and allow the energy to kind of move through you. You just need a little bit of push with that. That's all. So I hope that helps. Thank you. Private reading soon. Thank you so much. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, I feel like it's like either a grandfather or an uncle or someone. It's a male figure, and they just said by the cologne, which I can smell incredibly strong. So I hope that helps. Let's see. Let me go in order. Oh, sweet. Hi. Okay, I just don't want to miss anyone. Thank you, Jen. You're welcome. Okay, sweet. Sweet, your energy, you feel a little bit lighter, but I do feel like you need to do a salt bath, sweet. So cleanse your energy, either a full bath or even just soak your feet in salt water, a salt scrub in the shower, something with salt. Because there's still something there's like an energy around you're trying to keep off you, if that makes sense. Continue to talk about spirituality. Keep that in the forefront of your mind. Don't let yourself get behind. It's kind of what I'm getting. I feel like they're saying it's sometimes you'll be real good at it, and then for a few days you'll stop it or put it to the side. They want you to keep going. So let me know if that makes sense. Yeah, pay attention to the energy around you. You're intuitive, so pay attention to what energy is yours and what energy is not yours. Because I feel like sometimes someone can pull from your field. And I feel that even like when you're out and about, I feel that sometimes energy can... so whenever we're out like at stores or anything like that, and say we have, even if it's like a barista and we have a conversation, there's now an energy connection. So I feel like I see you when you're out anywhere. It's like your energy gets connected places and then you're feeling all of that. So cut cords. Make sure you're cutting cords. I hope that helps, sweet. Let me just see. Carrie, thank you. You're welcome. Okay, chastity. I can't breathe. So, chastity, I don't know if you're dealing with anxiety or you're dealing with something in your chest space. And energy-wise, there's something in your direct energy field. So I'm getting, okay, remember to breathe. So this is for anxiety. So don't let yourself kind of hyperventilate or overthink something. But I feel like I'm very overwhelmed and I can't breathe at all. So make sure you're doing the white light exercise. We've talked about this. I've gone over this in videos. So you can always go back and look at those with the white light exercise, because the white light exercise isn't just about light. It's about energy. It's moving energy, and it's keeping you protected within a higher energy frequency. You need to start doing that if you're not doing it now. So this came in, learn. So there's something, you either need to research something, you need like a little guidance on something. There's something that you have to like read up on. And call in on your healer guide. So I don't know if you're dealing with something physically or if it's more just energy related, but I almost feel like it's primarily energy. But they want to remind you that you're in charge. So I don't know if you feel like you're out of control or you don't know what this is, but you really are the one in control, Chastity. So I hope that makes sense, and I hope that resonates. So let's see. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Yes, I'm not always alone. It's been a long 10 days. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, there's some kind of energy in your field, sweet, that's trying to like pull from your light. So what's going on this week is, also, if I missed anyone, please comment right now so I can do cards on you. But I feel this week the light is really being tested. So if you're in your light and in your power, I said this at the beginning, you'll be fine. But there is, you're really being tested by universal tests to see if you've learned. If you've learned and you're ready to level up. Have you learned? Yes or no? And it's coming at people quick. There's like a little bit of a shadow side that's trying to trigger those in the light to keep them from raising their frequency and vibration. There's a lot that the collective is going to be learning too this week. There's something in the energy this week that it's going to be different, and it's going to kind of come out of left field. So it's paying attention to that energy and how it feels, and discern and follow your intuition on it, okay? Amanda, can I have a card, please? Yes. Oh, boy. Oh, my goodness. Okay, that's a lot of cards. Let me try this again. I'm getting back to a basic routine, though, Amanda. So I don't know if you feel like there's too much going on, or you feel like you can't organize or something. I'm getting like, bring it back to basics. So clear the past and body talk. So clear the past is anything. That could be a relationship with somebody, whether it's a family member or a romantic relationship. That could be a situation. It's like you're still trying to process and release something. And body talk is being mindful of your body. So that's your physical self. For you, I feel like it's a solar plexus thing. So I don't know if this is related to a power lesson. And I'm a little bit can't breathe a lot. So remember to breathe. So I feel like fun, like being playful. Having some fun, doing something a little out of the ordinary will help raise your frequency, because I feel it's like I just keep hearing clutter. So I don't know if that's just, there's too much energy around you, or the space is cluttered, or you feel like there's too much you need to do. It's something to do with organizing. So let me know how that resonates. I hope that helps. But it's just kind of like seek solitude. There's something you need to figure out without energy around you, Amanda. So I hope that makes sense. Alexia, could you do mine? I'm finally here, Alyssa. Oh, good. Yes, of course. I feel so I feel like for you, mentors and role models. So it's just kind of a little bit of guidance. It's like you're intuitive, but it's just, you need a little bit like, okay, so if I do this, what does this mean? Or if I get this, what is this? Like, you have questions about stuff. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's kind of what I'm getting. Expect the best. So this is another visualization. So it's the visualization technique of don't go to the worst case scenario, but keep yourself and where you want to be at the forefront of your mind. And you have like different things here happening. And then name your higher self. So your higher self, the part of your soul that's not in your physical body, does connect with you, and you do hear the conversation. But it's like sometimes, I don't know if you like second guess it, but it's like you're needing to let go of you're needing to let go of something. There's like a let go. So there's something you're needing to disconnect from. So, and being mindful of their energy. You'll know it based on energy. So whether it's like a relationship with a person, yeah, see the solution. There's something you're needing to picture. So it's visualization. You need to picture something at the end result, the way you want it to look, whether it's a thing, like, you know, a physical thing like a house, or whether it's a relationship with someone or something new. It's picturing what you want that to look like and how you feel. It's not necessarily the details and the how-tos of how you get there, but it's just the end result. So I hope that makes sense, and I hope that helps. Amanda, thank you. You're welcome. So I hope that all this is resonating with everyone. So I just get sometimes I get a lot in a short amount of time, so I try to do as best I can. I feel for this group right now, clearing the past and getting a new story are important. So I feel like it's like old dynamics. It's either a relationship with someone or it's an old dynamic. People are needing to cut ties, and like, it's like, okay, bye. Is kind of what I'm getting. And some people are in a constant loop. So I hope that that makes sense. Thank you. You're welcome. Oh my gosh. I miss you at Starbucks. That's hysterical. I know. You're so cute. So I feel that there's a lot going on there, and I'm getting a lot in a very short amount of time. So keep it playful. You have a very young energy. So I know you're young, but you have a young energy. So keep it playful. Don't let other people's energies drag you down. So I hope that that helps. I miss seeing you too. So if I missed anyone else, please let me know. I'm sorry if I did. I try to go through the comments fast, but I hope that this resonates for people because this is kind of a rough week for people. And yeah, it's, oh gosh. So, okay. So this is your root chakra, safety, security. So a lot of people just need to ground, hence a lot of the outdoor walks, the outside trees, anxiety, it's all needing to ground. And there's more coming. There's a lot more coming that could throw people off balance. So I hope that you are staying grounded, everyone. And it has to do, there's a lot that's related to a relationship dynamic for people. So whether that's changing for people or there's something they need to create boundaries from, because I feel that some people may be parting ways, and that's okay. It's intentional. And some people also may, it's like you may be at different frequencies now, but you'll be back, you'll find each other again, if that makes sense. A lot of third eyes are opening. And stand your ground. So a lot of people are having personal power issues. A lot of people are not creating boundaries. It's like they do, but then they go back on it, or they don't want to deal with it, so they give in. It's needing boundaries. There's a lot of light coming in, but if you don't declutter, if you don't get things out of your space, out of your way, it can't come in, and then you can't move up. So I hope that helps for people. Thank you everyone for joining. I'll do these again soon. I just was guided to do it this week because of the intensity of the energy. So please go on the website, and anyone can go on holisticlivingpractice.com and look at the energy for the week. It's free. I do it every Monday. Yeah, new beginnings. There's a lot of new beginnings for people right now. And look and read that energy, because I feel that there's a lot people need to refocus. It's like anyone who hasn't had, okay, hold on. Okay, so it's like they're saying some people, they've had enough chances for things. They've had enough chances to change dynamics, to change circumstances, and they kept putting it off. Well, now it's about to hit you right in the face, and there's no putting it off. It's the energy we're at and where we're going. It's thrown right at you. And for a lot of people, if they're not resonating in New Earth energy, they just won't be here. So thank you so much. You're welcome. You're the best. Oh, thank you. Thank you guys for joining. I'll do this again soon. Really read the energy blog if you haven't. And if I'm seeing you this week for a private reading, I look forward to seeing you. I love those just as much as you guys love them. I love helping people and seeing everyone's progress and how far they're going and how quickly they're ascending. I love it. I love it. I love it. So as always, I'm sending so much love and light, and I will see you all soon.